Guys, today was primer day. I don't have the front fenders done yet or the rocker panels. Not enough stands for all of them, but put sides, put tops. The one running board I have, I don't have the other running board. The doors. And the cab. They're all done. Primer, ready to be blocked. Going on inside. Everything all up underneath. Everything I can reach. Ready to be blocked out now. It looks pretty good. The bodywork areas look pretty good. Should block down pretty nice with the primer, so. See? Tops. So, I have to buy some more primer now, and we're going to go ahead and get these other parts primed tomorrow. We'll let these set tonight. So that's where we're at right now. I will make some more videos as we progress with these parts. Alright guys, so I primed everything here yesterday. We guide coated. I don't buy the guide coat paint that they sell at the paint stores. Just a waste of money when the cheapest of the cheap will work for whatever you need for this. This one here is the greatest one here. Economy spray paint. Fast dry. Matte black. These are those 89-cent, 99-cent cans. Combine misted the guide coat on everywhere. Some people do it differently. Some people stripe it pretty heavily. I just missed it on. Seems to work just fine. I started sanding last night on this before I quit for the evening. This door's blocked out. First block on it. A couple other places. There's a little low place yet. Line. We use a bit of spot putty on those. I've got a 2-part Catalyze spot putty that I like. Icing, I'll put that on and take care of these places. Using 180 dry on these. I like using water dry paper, it's a little more aggressive. Doesn't seem to clog as bad. This is the block I'm using right now. Everyone's seen this stuff before of how this works. Simply sand until all of the marks from your guide coat are gone. Crosshatch sand, go both ways. I work a small area at a time. Here's one of my favorite tools again when I'm sanding. I've showed this before, the old brush. I try to keep the dust down. Seeing what we got there. How that works. Also on your sanding block. The brush works great on there too. Keep your sanding block clean. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We'll block this one out. We may have to spot in a few areas of primer again. We'll do whatever we have to do on it, level everything, flatten everything out real nice. Again, I don't know if the owner's going to want me to paint this truck or not. He was going to paint it himself after I blocked it out. So that would be fine with me. I've got other jobs pending. And I'm behind this year. Wintertime's getting close. Been in the 40s here in the mornings already. Alright guys, I won't bore you with all this flat sanding. Like I said, I'm using this block now. Here's my longer block. It also has 180 on it. Some people like the Duro blocks. You know, I have some of them. I forgot them all put away. Here's a smaller one. They're good. I just still prefer the old wooden blocks. When I could do areas such as here, I have some old wrestling mat that I used. It has 220 on it. Stick-on sheets. It works great for getting in all these type of areas. Many different kinds of blocks, homemade, but use whatever you have to use to get into the areas, flat sand or down. So that's where we're at, guys. Bring you back when we get this pretty much all sanded out. We'll go from there. Always that debate about what products people like. I've said before, I like Martin Senior products. This is just 2K urethane catalyst here. That's what I use on most of my projects. I like how it sands. And what do I spray it with? Right here, the old generic HVLP gun. I know it says AS 1009 there. This was an internet purchase and it works well. I'm real happy with it. It has a full quart cup on it. And it's a 2.5 tip. See that down there? That's a very large nozzle. There's a lot of material down. Very little overspray from this gun, so the material's all going on the work. So that's what I use. Alright guys, I'm going to show you something here real quick. If you can really see this down here. This piece was heavily pitted. It's part of the floor on the cab. So back up and show you where we're at with that. Okay, there you go. And show you a quick way to take care of things like this. This was just prep sanded to get it clean, sandblasted. I put urethane 2K primer on it. Just the old DA sander here. I've got a US 220 disc. I've been using it on this. Alright, let me hit this once. Alright, now that I go over that once, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. That's how deep the pits are on that. Let's see if this primer can do the job. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright guys, that was real time. And you can see, they're all done. So that's kind of where we're at today here. Cab is all first sanded in. Doors first sanded, running board, hood tops, hood sides, grill surround. Everything's all first sanded. Top of the cab looks nice. The back of the cab looks good. All done over here. spots and blemishes here and there that we've got to come back. Put a glaze on. Right here. And we'll go over and we'll do that. Otherwise, for the most part, we're pretty good. Alright guys. Bring you back as we make more progress. Alright guys. Update here on the 40 Chevy truck. A lot of sanding boards out here. Looks like someone's been sanding semi-dry Bondo. All these parts are all pretty close here. The cab, well, there was something here that I just couldn't let go. This wasn't up to par. It's on the roof, and this vehicle's not what I guess you would call a show restoration, but can't let this go. Yep. This was 2 big spreads. We got it roughed in 40. Knocked it over while it was still semi-set. Cut it down quick. We'll let her go ahead and sit overnight now. Then I'll go ahead and finish out with 80. There were just some waves on that top. Wasn't happy with them. It's just not what we put out here, so kind of a setback, but yeah, we had a couple of little spots like this anyway, right? I had to mix up Bondo anyhow, so that's kind of where we stand. It's gonna make the top real nice. It was okay like it was, but it'll be real nice now. Rest of it's come out really good. Firewalled everything, sanded out real nice. All these door jambs sanded out nice. That was the latch that I put on. We're here to tell it from factory install now. Pretty nice on that. See, here's a time consumer right here. All these running board ribs. It's got to be primed one more time. Fill a few more little pock marks that we had, and then we'll knock this out. We'll be good on that. Oh, these ribs. Like I say, when I sand it out, found a couple of places like this. A little high spot here on the hood. We knocked it down. We'll go ahead and redo that now. Get this a little more primed. Same way here. Those will come right out. That's where we're at on everything, guys. I don't know how quick the next videos will be. This is all kind of boring, straightforward work, so when we get close to something else happening, I'll make some more vids.